Well, staying with the hockey world, an assistant equipment manager for the Vancouver Canucks has found a stranger that he calls his real-life hero. Now, at a game in October against the Seattle Kraken, a young woman alerted Brian, known as Red Hamilton, to a suspicious mole on the back of his neck. Now, the Canucks tweeted a message from Hamilton asking for the public's help in identifying her. In part, the tweet read, "To this woman, I'm trying to find you. You changed my life, and now I want to find you to say thank you so very much. That mole on the back of my neck was a malignant melanoma, and thanks to your persistence and the quick work of our doctors, it's now gone." Hamilton says at first he was a little upset by the interaction, but now he's very grateful.
I felt bad at the moment, because I'm walking off the bench and she put her phone up to the glass, and on the phone it said, "The mole on the back of your neck is cancer." And it threw me off. So I kind of just shrugged and kept going. And so I felt, my initial response when I found out was I felt bad, because I felt like I didn't really give her the time of day. She extended my life. You know, I've got a wonderful family. I've got a wonderful daughter, and I just think, like, you know, she extended my life. She saved my life, and it's not the, you know, she didn't take me out of a burning car like the big stories, but she took me out of a slow fire. And the words out of the doctor's mouth were, if I ignored that for 4 to 5 years, I wouldn't be here.
Now, CBC spoke to the young woman. Now, her name is Nadia Popovici, and she's a Canadian living in Seattle. She says she noticed the mole because of where she was sitting.
We are so close to the glass where everyone sits. The Canucks were sitting, and Red just kept walking by, and you know, he's facing away from me, so I could take a look at the back of his neck, as strange as that sounds. And his mole caught my eye because it was fairly large, and then when he kind of walked around again, I took a closer look, and I am going to medical school next year, and so I've had the opportunity to be, you know, educated in some of this more medical stuff. But I thought, you know, it can't hurt just to say something. So on my notes app in my phone, just like this message, I just held this up to the glass and I knocked, and I said, look here. And all it said was the mole on the back of your neck could possibly be cancer. And then I asked him to go see his doctor, and I'm so happy that he did. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, it's so nice to meet you. Are you okay with shaking hands?
Yes,
Thank you so much for reaching out.
Well,
oh my gosh, I was so shocked when I heard about everything.
There is more to this story, though. Brian Hamilton got to say thank you to Popovici in person on Saturday. She was at Seattle's game against Vancouver and got a surprise herself during the game.
Popovici and Red Hamilton's story we shared with you earlier. We mentioned Nadia's headed to medical school. She's been accepted at a number of schools. Kraken honored her during the second commercial timeout tonight. Seattle and Vancouver, both teams combined to award her a $10,000 scholarship. So
now, you heard that right. The Vancouver Canucks and Seattle Kraken teamed up to give Popovici a $10,000 scholarship for medical school. The teams say it was to show their appreciation for what she did.